Hello peeps and everybody, and welcome to episode 22 of my Division Let's Play. Today we are going to be doing all of the quests in the Gramercy area. Or Gramercy, I'm not really sure how to say that, so I'm just going to say Gramercy, but I probably won't need to say it for the rest of this episode.
Supplies taking fire.
Anyway, first off we have a supply drop mission. Yeah. You're gonna have to excuse my poor shooting skills today. I've been playing Dark Souls for the past week, so yeah, I'm kinda crappy at this now. Although I can't say that I play the Division too much anymore. Like, the storyline and everything is really cool, but yeah, I'm not that into the Dark Zone. Plus, this game's kinda turning into Destiny, where you get to level 30 and then you have a gear score. And I mean, Destiny got boring pretty fucking fast, so. But yeah, Dark Souls is fun. You've probably noticed some of my Dark Souls boss videos if you actually pay attention to this channel. That is why we haven't been, or I haven't been, I don't know why I say we, it's not like I'm a group of people, it's just little old me here. But I don't know what I was about to say anymore, I fucking lost my train of thought. I do that too much. But yeah, this game's kind of going down the crapper in my opinion.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
You really need to just like stop putting level caps, or at least like silly level 30 level caps. Like if you can't go higher than level 20 or 30 in a game, that's just kind of pathetic.
Hostiles.
Pretty sure Fallout 4 didn't have a level cap at all, so at least they got that part right. Not that their game wasn't fun, it was just a little bit glitchy, as Bethesda games are.
You just made a whole lot of people happy, Agent. Good for
I think there was
you.
like 2 or 3 points in the main storyline where it was like glitching out and I had to do some weird shit to fix it. And I was like, I can understand that if it was a side quest, but on the main quest, maybe you should, like, do a little bit more gameplay checking to make sure shit works out okay. Another thing that's terrible about this game now is that they've changed the crafting, the way crafting works. It used to only take 5 materials to upgrade into like 5 green ones, and then you get 1 blue one. Now it's like 10 or 15. It's fucking stupid as shit.
Improvised explosive device detected.
I mean, like, I would play all day and then I'd be able to make maybe like 4 or 5 mods if I was actually trying to get crafting materials. And I'm not like some of those people who farm for crafting materials and shit hardcore. I was just like casually playing the game, and that the system they had is like working out for me, but then they have to make it way more hardcore for the people who are abusing shit, and it kind of ruins the game for people like me who are just kind of enjoying doodling around, you know? So now I have to do like 2 or 3 times as much work just to get the same results that I was getting before, which were often quite shitty. Since the crafting is all random, it can be fun, but for the most part you just start ruining your gear and then having to spend tons of fucking money, especially when you have the orange gear where you can only use Phoenix credits to upgrade it. And Phoenix credits are what you get for killing level 30 boss guys, basically, or doing daily missions. And so you don't acquire them that fast, but unless you're, again, abusing the mechanics of the game, which I tend not to do because I like to play the game. And I hear apparently there's a lot of people cheating on the PC version.
Alert. Explosive device detected.
Although, I mean, the game's all about being rogues, so in a way, they're kind of just playing to the theme of the game by cheating. Although cheaters are pretty lame. Like, it's fine if you want to cheat in, like, single-player mode and be a god there, but as soon as you're, like, with other people online, that's just kinda... You're just kinda ruining the game for other people, again. I can't say I have played too much online in these last two Tom Clancy games that came out on the PlayStation. I mean, they're pretty fun, but like,
JTF notified for pickup.
the community in Rainbow Six Siege is just kind of shitty. Like, you'll be shooting a bad guy, and then someone will walk in front of your line of fire that's already been like fully established. You're already shooting your gun, and they walk in front of that line of bullets and die. And then at the start of the next match, they punch you because they got themselves killed. Just a lot of dumbass people on these online games. And when I do play online games, I always like bring a friend or two. So if some guy does decide that he doesn't like one of us and wants to try and kill us off the bat, there's three of us and we usually destroy him, but we're still down a person, which kind of ruins the rest of the game for us because this guy couldn't get his shit together. I say this guy, but it's multiple people in multiple games. Like, it'll happen a lot if you've played Rainbow Six Siege. You've definitely accidentally, completely on accident, killed somebody and then they fucking rage at you so hard. And it's usually something pretty avoidable, like, if you're going to advance down a hallway where there's gunfire, maybe you should crouch so that people standing behind you are shooting over your head instead of, you know, into the back of your head. But no, they just run straight down the hallway and fucking die to you. On the bright side though, Dark Souls, fucking awesome. Definitely gonna be playing that later. I think my Knight's level 71, and I also have a level 40 Cleric and a level 40 Thief, so trying to try out a bunch of different things. I'll probably do a Let's Play once I finish this up. I should only have to be actually doing... I think I counted like 12 or 13 more videos I might have to do for The Division to finish all of it, but I think for the most part it's going to be main quest videos, like 3 or 4 of them in a row, and then I'll probably be able to do all the side quests after, so that's much more entertaining than fucking side quests everywhere. But yeah, doing all the side quests the first time and like getting all the collectibles in this game was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. But there's not much to do now unless you wanna go in the dark zone or do challenge mode. Like, after you beat all the missions on hard mode, there isn't really a good transition to challenge mode without the dark zone, but some people like me really don't like the dark zone with online multiplayer and it being super shitty and stuff, because I don't really want to spend a few hours organizing the time to get a group together with my friends when we could just fucking hang out and do something. No, let's all squad up and fuck shit in the dark zone. Yeah, that'll be super great. But like, what's even the point of fucking shit in the dark zone? You get to rank 100 and all your gear is gold, and congratulations, you're done. I mean, I guess they're gonna add more missions later probably. Hopefully they'll be good, but right now this game is looking kinda dreary. I do not see a bright future ahead of you, Division.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Game killing bitches. But yeah, if anybody does need help in Dark Souls, I'd be glad to help out. As long as we're like, I don't actually know how they define who you can be match made with. In like Bloodborne, it was within 10 levels of the other person plus or minus a modifier. But I didn't bother to check anything really for Dark Souls 3 yet, because usually I like to try and beat the game before I need to look stuff up, but occasionally there'll be like a part or two in some games where I get really fucking stuck, but so far I've actually been able to get through all of Dark Souls without needing to look up anything on the internet.
Area secured.
And yes, I do sometimes bring my friends to boss battles, but you know what? That's part of the fucking game mechanics, so I'ma fucking do it. Because when you're just playing around, if you're in online mode, you're gonna get invaded regardless, so you may as well be bringing friends to bosses and throughout the entire level. I am a firm believer in the summoning system. I probably could beat most of the bosses by myself if I tried hard enough, but I mean, it's usually way easier if you bring friends, plus it's way more fun, especially if you're actually like talking to those people. It becomes like an entirely new game. Suddenly you're like multiplayer with your friends, and it's no longer a horror game. It's just like a fucking RPG with your bros. I did have a pretty entertaining encounter with an invader yesterday. I was a phantom in one of my friends' worlds, and they invaded, so I used, I forget exactly what it's called, it's a white branch of something or other, and basically it disguises you as something. So it disguised me as like a wooden box, and I just kind of like chilled in the corner of a room, and then the invader ran through, and they kind of like sat in the middle of the room waiting for my friend to like initiate a fight. So I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm tired of invaders having poor invading etiquette, so I'm gonna have poor fucking Host of Embers etiquette, even though I wasn't actually the host, I'm just a phantom of the host, but yeah, I snuck up behind them and tried to stab them with my little dagger because I was a thief. And I don't know if they were like, could see me sneaking up with the box, but as soon as I like appeared behind them, they freaked out and left the room, and then they actually like left the entire world after running through a bunch of enemies that we couldn't chase them through. They just fucking dipped, so I guess I scared them pretty bad with my box trick. But the box was pretty low to the ground, so I'm thinking, depending on the camera angle they were using, they might not have actually been able to see the box at all, and it might have just looked like I appeared behind them. So that could have been extra terrifying. But yeah, if you are gonna pick up Dark Souls and you've never played it before, I would definitely suggest trying a knight as your first character, since they're typically the most well-rounded. They start with pretty good armor and a shield that blocks physical damage. Since a lot of the shields in the game won't have 100% physical protection, you'll still take damage from an attack even if it like bounces off your shield. But the knight doesn't usually have that issue. So yeah, definitely play a knight for your first time in a Souls game. The first time I ever tried playing Demon Souls, I fucking picked a thief. I had no idea how the game worked, never saw anything on the internet about it, just saw the game, looked kinda cool. I like RPGs, so I was like, hey, let's try this one. Fucking get in there. Couldn't even get to the first fucking boss. Hated it so much, just dropped it. And then I think like a year or two later, I like actually saw somebody playing the game the way it was like supposed to be played. Because if you don't know what you're getting into, it's a pretty complicated system. But a very rewarding system. When you do end up killing things, you feel like a fucking champion. But yeah, I didn't know about backstabs or parrying or anything, so I had a shitty little round buckler shield of sorts, which doesn't protect very much physical damage at all, but it has like a larger window for parrying enemies. But of course I didn't actually know how to do that, since in Dark Souls the most kind of tutorial you're gonna get is a couple little notes on the ground that say, hey, press R1 to attack, and you're like, oh, okay. And sometimes they're really vague, like it just says joystick and R1 to kick. So you're like, how do what do I do with the joystick? Do I click the joystick? Do I snap the joystick? Do I hold it forward in a direction? But yeah, once you actually figure out everything, it's a really, really fun game. And I said like start with a knight class, but in the end your class really doesn't matter too much. It just kind of depends, or gives you your starting equipment, and stats. But throughout the game you can pretty much be anything you want to. Like on my knight, if I wanted to, I could start building fucking faith and turn them into a cleric. But I don't really want to, because that would involve going around and finding all the divine tomes so that I could learn miracles, and that's a bother. And you'll notice now that I am doing the UV filter part 3 mission. Yeah, I don't know, I thought I fucking saved part 1 and 2, but I didn't, and none of my friends are online for me to join their games, so fuck it. I don't give a shit about this game right now.
Well, you know what I mean.
As soon as I finish all of these little walkthroughs, I'm probably gonna start fucking a Souls walkthrough. I don't know, should I call it a walkthrough or a let's play? Because I kind of like want to make sure that I show you where everything important is, but at the same time I'm
signal.
I'm not like running off of a script or anything. So it's not like I can do like an educational lore let's play video of Dark Souls at the same time, because I don't know, that's just not how I run. I mean, like, after I could probably throw together a specific lore video and write up a script for that, but like, yeah, I'm not good at that whole like playing the game and fucking talking to people and streaming and that shit. Plus, like, there's a lot of fucking random construction going on around here, and there's like a dog on the apartment building that's like right across the parking lot. So he fucking barks all day long, so sometimes I have to start and stop my sound recording sporadically. It fucking gets in my way a lot. In fact, I think there's been a couple times where, since in the Division there's actually dogs barking in the background sometimes, I like rewatched my video and I didn't actually notice the fucking dog, but I knew for a fact that he was barking at one point, but it did sound like he was just part of the background, so yeah, but sometimes he's really fucking loud. I hate him. Not that there's anything wrong with dogs, it's just, yeah, I don't know if two giant like Rottweilers belong in a fucking apartment building. I mean, maybe if you had like one old one and he has like issues walking and shit, then maybe that'd be fine, but these guys don't look young. They walk around fine and they chill on the fucking balcony and they just woof at people all day. Yeah, I think there's one more quest left for this area, and we will be done with this video for today.
For God's sake, let
Although
go.
I might upload this video tomorrow, because then I'll have fucking shit saved up. Don't have to make a video in the heat of the moment. Sometimes I do that where I like don't have any sort of footage of gameplay stored or anything, and then I have to like start from scratch in the morning, like, alright, gotta make a fucking video today. Like, with all of the Battleborn videos I was making, I have actual gameplay recordings of all of of me specifically playing all of the characters. So, yeah, I saved all that, and now I can turn all of that shit into whatever I want whenever, so that's cool. But yeah, we are almost done. Oh, and of course I saved the mission with the boss for last. Gersh darn bosses. But yeah, we're pretty much done today. If you enjoy the video, you want me to keep making more videos, make sure to subscribe and like and comment and shit. Boom, motherfucker. Wait, he didn't get blinded from that. He must have walked outside the circle.
You got guns, but you still a coward. Oh no, you don't.
On another note, fucking weed should be legal in Canada by 2017, so that's fucking awesome. I don't know. Oh, fuck yeah. I hit his backpack. Finally! I finally got his little backpack to show you people. There you fucking go.
JTF security notified.
Just like pretty much everybody else in this game, he does have a little tiny weak pouch on the back of his backpack. And who the fuck are you guys? Are you even part of this mission, or are you just fucking walking down the street to ruin my day? Like fucking Christmas carolers with guns. Fuck everybody. We did it. That's Gramercy. Grammar cry. I don't know. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful day.